piss. Keep it simple, stupid.
Tony boy.
I'm paranoid, I'm paranoid, I'm paranoid, bitch, I'm paranoid, I'm paranoid, I'm paranoid, I'm paranoid, bitch, I'm paranoid.
You ready or what? Let's fucking rock this shit, dog.
I know child left behind on his at his finest.
Testicles 1, 2, testicles.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We back at it. You cracks addicts.
We are back. Welcome back to Paranormal Radio Podcast. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning back in. This is the best show with the best content for the best listeners, and I'm your host, Trebles Garcia. Joining me in 1 and 2 is the best co-host on the motherfucking planet. Waka, big tanks. Salute.
Salute, fam. How you doing, big dog? How you doing?
It sounds like you're tired. You sound like you lost at Call of Duty or something. It sounds like you just got depressed for some reason. You fucking oversensitive millennial ass fucking sentido bitch whore.
Why are you using my words against me? I people further. Let's lay it out on the line. Trebles is oversensitive as wannabe Drake Champagne Poppy in his feelings. October's very own, except he's in December. All right. That's what Trebles is. He cannot have fun no more. All right, for everything,
I cannot have fun with you no more. You are the problem. I'm not the problem here. You're the problem.
Oh, motherfucking shit. Look,
we used to fucking Call of Duty. We used to rock these motherfuckers. Talk shit about their mamas, about their fucking dead granddaddies.
And MP 110%. No. Okay, in BR, the only reason we still haven't gotten a dub is because all we do is talk and they catch us. You literally hear them in the mics. I hear him. It's you, Sug. There's only been one time.
Look, the point here is you're fucking oversensitive, man. I'd rather play by myself because
play by yourself.
Don't know how to
play. I don't know how to play, but I always get better scores than you.
I'm ashamed you said that. I would destroy you one-on-one.
Well, it's all talk because you can't match it. That's it, fool.
Match it one-on-one. Let's go.
Motherfucker, I told you yesterday and nothing happened. I called you out and you stayed fucking quiet. And then I'm like, all right, whatever, it's cool. He didn't respond to anything. And then 30 minutes later, he tries calling me out, knowing damn well that I wasn't next to the PC. Damn PC. I have a PC now, fool.
If a DJ had a baby, his son's name would be Eric.
All right, let's get into it, man.
All right. Oh shit, that is right. No, ladies and gentlemen, we have an amazing
claiming fake victories.
We have an amazing episode lined up for you guys.
Claiming fake victories.
And fucking bitch ass Tank is talking so much shit to this fucking beautiful rainy morning here in California.
Yes, sir. Let's get there.
Now, Big Tank, set off the randomizer machine. Give me the listener of the week.
Randomizer machine, do your thing.
Oh, right, that is right, ladies and gentlemen. This is where I read you a review from Apple Podcast. That's right. DC2 Kasai says 5 stars. Deep, like your mama's vagina. Sorry, that's what it says. What if it says deep? Exclamation mark. Facing real world issues with a smile, no cap. Love this show. Can't wait for more. Big Tank and Trebles adventures. Keep two.
Avengers?
Like Tuesday. I think she put Tuesday or Thursday. I'm not sure. Keep the movement going. I think she try to put the movement. He or she. He tried to put, yeah, you know what I meant. They try to put the keep the movement going. Thank you so much, DC2 Kasai, for dropping that amazing deep review on Apple Podcasts. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you want us to read you any preview that you left on Apple Podcasts live on the show, just make sure you go to Apple
Spotify has them too.
Spotify has them too. Yes, make sure you drop a 5-star review Apple Podcasts or Spotify, absolutely free. And now, Big Tank, it's a bird, it's a plane. Nope, it's Paranormal Radio. Big Tank, what is happening?
What is happening, big people? You guys know the deal. I'm live And y'all can see me. You're looking at this ugly motherfucker over here. Now you actually got something to look at. Right? Shit, some eye candy over here. Fuck, instead of that burnt tostado over there. God
If
dang.
for the way I put the mic right here, the way I put the mic, it looks like I'm like like I'm talking down to you. Hurry up, fool. Let's jump into this shit. What's up? What's going on?
Oh, okay. Big dog, what the fuck is happening, big dog? Okay, so we all know that when the pandemic started, there was a lot of people that were getting laid off due to certain protocols being followed. Even some with the jab or not the jab, nurses and everything that had applied. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I agree.
Okay. So the settlement came out for this person that actually tried to do a sue, and guess what?
What?
They were compensated for in-hospital work areas during the whole pandemic because they weren't following the guidelines and they got laid off. Total lump sum amount of $5 million.
What?
Hold on. Before we dive into it, I have to let you know that whenever it comes to anything getting sued, the thing that people don't tell you is that if you're suing any type of state facility, they actually can apply for it to be reducted. So it was a little bit less, not a lot, a little bit less, just because of leniency. It was a little less than $5 million. Well, even then, you have to take into effect the whole lawyers stepping in, the time they waste, and everything. So roughly, after everything was said and done, they got a generous $2.86 million.
Get the fuck out of here. You're set. You're fucking set. And you didn't use that money properly. Jesus Christ.
So
wait, okay, so she got compensated because she was working, got laid off during the pandemic, and I call it pandemic.
She was working in, according to the statement, into some really bad work areas where they were forcing her to work. And then she was still putting up with that. Okay, but then they asked her to get the jab or they were gonna get let go.
Oh.
Okay. She refused. So she actually voluntarily took the time off. She was never officially let go, but she kept all the letters basically telling her that she was gonna get let go. Okay. So under California law, that's discrimination. Okay. I'm not sure. I can't tell you exactly where it was at. I don't think it was California. I think it had to do something more with New York East Side area.
I think so, because that's where all the losses are coming in right now. It's a mess.
So the thing about it is that nobody wanted to write with her. Nobody wanted to sign the petition with her. Nobody wanted to allocate funds for the lawyers. Okay, hold on. So once they saw traction going and that she was more than likely gonna win, you have a total of 60 days total, I think, or 45 days total to submit your name. A lot of people probably got the little, they'll get a little business card, an email envelope or something saying so-and-so is, how do you call it? Let's just use this as an example. Yeah, let's say Natalie versus the state of New York. You get me? Do you want to accompany it? I mean, they're already put up all the funds and everything. They would get a really, really small percentage compared to what she got. So there is a possibility that even out of those 2.86 million, that she might lose a bit. You get me? But since she wants a principal, I'm saying
it's like a coalition of lawsuits. So if she wins a 2 point something, she gets those 2 point something get spread out through everybody that signed the petition.
Not necessarily this one. Most of them do. Most of them do happen like that. But since she's the one that fronted everything and started everything, and the other ones didn't happen until way later, they might only be looking at 5 to 10K. Which
10K is 10K, dog.
Hey, 1K is 1K.
Yeah.
1K, $100 extra, $100 to do whatever the fuck you want.
Word shit. It's a fucking tank full of gas.
Hey, a free 20 will get you a lunch now, big dog.
Hey, fool, $20 will get you half a burger now. Word.
And a pickle.
And a pickle. I get it. That's fucking good. That's actually pretty fucking good. I enjoyed that. I'm happy.
It is.
That, so.
It is. It shows a little bit of, how do you call it? You know what? The pandemic was a lot of sketchy times.
Yeah.
Okay. It was a lot of unsure times. We didn't know what was right, what's wrong. If we didn't know, you have to remember that even bosses, you got me, even your own next level boss doesn't know what he's doing. He's only gonna get sent out.
A lot of people are just following their job duties, bro. You know?
Exactly.
Enforcing the policies of a place that feeds their family. And I get it. a lot of the times, a lot of us didn't have the leisure, right, or the money saved up to be able to fucking feed your family and take the privilege of not working, right? Because that's what it was.
Exactly.
A lot of people
Sometimes,
have lived check to check, especially in California.
exactly. Fucking high ass prices. But I mean, can I be mad at them? No. You got me? Especially if it's something that you can't enforce or do. You got me? I mean, I think at that point you just have to stand for your own virtues and your own values and just accept whatever decisions you do or don't take. You get me? Doesn't mean that they're wrong. I mean, for example, we're pretty public about this. You don't have the jab. I do have the jab. I mean, I was never forced to. You get me? But for my family, I would have done it. Not to saying that makes you any less. You get me? No. Anybody that didn't want to take the jab does not mean that's any less for them. You get me? I take the jab for personal reasons, which we've already talked about in the show. I mean, right move, wrong move, who the fuck knows? You get me? At the end of the day, I mean, shit, if I turn into a zombie, I mean, I'm a first one I'm a gun is you, just for shits and giggles.
If you turn into a zombie, I'm gonna be shooting you, dumbass.
Man, don't be lying. You know you're gonna want to smooch.
You know what, fool? I'm gonna tell you something, dog. It'll hurt me so much to see you turn into a zombie because I told you not to take the fucking jab. I've been fucking telling you, don't. But I will shoot you in the head and I feel so much pleasure out of it. Oh my god, I'll fucking destroy that fucking pretty little fucking face, stomp all over it. And I told you, stupid bitch, and I'll fucking slap on you. Yeah, that's right. What's your next story, dog? What you got next?
Next story, not the next one, on to the next one, my people. How are you dealing with a crisis right now? And what I mean with that is the inflation that's going on. So we've been seeing it for a couple years now. Ooh, inflation going up. Every single thing is being affected, whether it be eggs, car market value, housing, or just everyday normal stuff. Obviously, we've been asking for raises. You got me? Which is only going to get us so far because inflation hasn't stopped. Did you know that the used car market value is up 35% since the beginning of the pandemic?
Used car market?
Yes, especially the used car market value. The new car market value can only be inflated so much, even with their dealer markups. But at this point, it's sort of what you're willing to pay. I mean, same thing with the eggs, milk. I mean, everyday supplies. You got me? At this point, how are you dealing with it, big dog? Because they ran it to statistic throughout the country, and a lot of people are not cutting back as much as you would like.
They're not cutting. I'm not. Yeah. I'm one of them. I'm not cutting back as much as you would think, because, well, the way that we have it structured at my house is we don't really cook a lot. So we don't, like, when it comes to food, we buy maybe once or twice a month at the grocery store. We felt the pressure mostly in our gas and household items, not really food. The only thing that we did cut back on since I went on unemployment was the fucking eating out. So now I eat out less. You get what I'm saying? Okay. But it's like we lived a comfortable life, and we're not rich. We're not even middle class. I wouldn't consider myself even lower middle class, maybe lower class. But I live my wife works at night. Like, we have a balance through the food, and all we had to do was cut back on eating outside. You get what I'm saying? So it's not like we felt it. We're choked up. Right now, I'm a little choked up. Now I'm already redlining because I don't have a job, obviously. But I'm already fucking searching. But it wasn't like felt too much pressure. Now, the people that I did see that felt a lot of pressure were her family members, particularly people that were her aunts and shit that lived in a room renting from another family, etc. Those people that live check to check and that live on low wages for like 12-hour shifts, and those are the people that really felt it. Specifically now, after what they did with the taxes too, they thought they were going to receive so much money after taxes, but they ain't. They're getting cut off a lot because of California, etc. So yeah, so it's I haven't lived it myself, thank God. I've been blessed, but other people have, and I've been surrounded by them. So I could say it's hurting people, and people complain a lot, bro. You know where okay, this is where I felt it more. The electricity bill, 300 times more than what it was last year. The electricity bill is at least in Huntington Park. I live in Huntington Park here in Los Angeles. Like, dog,
How
Even
much
the
did you
fuck-
pay? How much did you pay before?
I would pay about maybe $70, $80, and I'm talking about fucking the AC on for a couple of hours.
Whoa! I mean, for people that don't know, Trebles house is basically on 24/7.
Yes.
I mean, in all honesty, no bashing or anything like that. They do have a very, very active lifestyle, to say the very least. Somebody's always doing something.
Yes.
Somebody's always doing this.
And then
Okay.
somebody's always in the house either with the AC or the heater on, right? And they're all on electricity. But like, I would pay $80 max. Now I'm paying food like $220, dog. I'm not lying. On mamas. When you go to do the laundry, because like obviously in LA, everybody goes do the laundry at the laundromat. You go to the laundromat, bro. I'm telling you right now, fool, they have these posters. I'm gonna take a picture of it. I'm gonna send it to you right now. They have pictures, fool, where it says it tells you the prices on the laundromat went up. So every machine is $1.25 more, including the dryers, because the markup on the fucking electricity and the gas bill has gone up over 300%. I'm not lying to you. So that's where I felt the inflation.
Shit. Okay. I mean, well, they ran a statistic throughout the whole country. Not a lot of people are saving or doing anything about it. They have more of the mentality, shit, well, I'm not gonna change. Why the fuck am I?
Word.
Personally, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing or a good thing.
Mhm.
I will say it does come down to your own resilience of it. Same thing. I like to go out to eat a lot. You get me? Even common stuff. We do have food at the house. Same thing. I mean, but it's always easier, faster. I mean, I don't want to say it's better, but yeah, I mean, so I definitely can agree with you on that. I mean, even gas has been fluctuating like a motherfucker. Just when we thought we were going to get back to the new normal of $4.20 being normal, you get me? It's going back up again.
Yeah.
I mean, so I definitely can fucking see it. I mean, the economy is through the fucking shithole. It's all this fucking paper, plastic money. I mean, so you know what? I am a little just weary of, if it's this bad right now, how are future generations gonna handle it?
How are future generations going to handle it?
It really does feel like one of these days the prices will be arm for a gallon of milk. You get me? Leg for fucking gas.
You know what, dog? And for some odd reason, I don't know if I should be bringing this up, because it's over a conspiracy theory, but it's based on fact. If you go to the fucking debt.gov, the US debt website, and it tells you how much the money is running for the United States, how much we're in debt, how much we're making, what's in green, what's in red, and you go to the US Federal Reserve, where we had the money and the GDP was coming in and all the money, like what's supposed to be green, whatever money we were making daily. If you go to it, fool, it doesn't say US Federal Reserve anymore. It says US Treasury now. And I think it's because what happened was, back when Kennedy was in office, he passed this bill that he bypassed a certain amount, talking about a huge chunk of the money that when he was a president of the United States, and he fucking cut that whole chunk and he made it into silver dollars. So now we're using the silver dollar money based off silver, not fucking created money out of thin air. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look it up.
It had some type of backing.
Yeah, something back. So you guys go look it up. Another thing that I didn't mention to you is that every newborn citizen, it tells you what the debt is for a newborn citizen. The moment you're born, you're in debt. So the debt for every newborn citizen is $94,000. The moment your baby was born, she owns $94,000 to the fucking US debt, because we're over $31 trillion in debt. And us, you and me, we're over $500,000. We're like $700,000 in debt. Now, $600,000 in debt. Us, you and me, grown fucking civilians, we're never gonna get out of that fucking debt. It's bullshit. It's a generation on generation. They're like, it's fucking up 3-4 generations down. The point is here that the economy is fucked up, and you guys gotta fucking watch your money.
Yeah, agreed. I fucking agreed.
My
people, this was what is happening. This went a little bit too sideways, left, right. But let us know what you guys are feeling, what you guys are not feeling on to your regular scheduled broadcasting. Woo!
That is right, Big Tank. Thank you for those 2 amazing stories. As always, doing an amazing job. I love having these conversations with you face to face now on Zoom, because we get really into it. It sounds like you get motivated.
Look, they always say that you're supposed to be happy at what you're doing, or else it doesn't come out authentic. And guess what, big dog? That
Mhm.
ugly thing I have to look at who just gives a big bad smile to my face, big dog. I cannot hide how funny looking you are, big dog.
So you like ugly you look ugly and funny things, huh?
I do. I guess I do, big dog. I guess I do, big dog. Hey, I like the way you put it.
You know what, Doug? We have an amazing episode lined up for all of you guys, and this is gonna be the main course, guys. I'm talking about the main course because it's about possibly eating flesh and beef. Check this out, guys. I'm gonna start with the introduction. Please allow me to set the mood and jump in from the deep end of the pool and strike with iron is fucking hot. It's been a dangerous feat to program us to prepare us for the end. If it is a UFO beaming and incinerating the skylands, it's a dangerous virus released from a lab that eats our flesh and lets us rise after death. Whatever the case may be, we must trust not only on boarding our windows up, as the infection may lay elsewhere. As a matter of fact, the CDC, the Trusted Center of Disease and Control Prevention Center, has sounded off an alarm on a dangerous and contagious and possibly deadly new threat to hit the U.S. So, I hope you got your loaded weapons and antivirus ready, because we might just have to shoot motherfuckers in the head and burn them alive to make it out of this, breathing out of this apocalyptic level Z, death come bloody, biting, decaying flesh, rotting fungus infection to take over our feeble failure, drug, garbage home world of humanity. Welcome to Exodus 2.
Hold up, CNN, big dog. Hey, hold up, CNN, with your fake ass news.
What do you mean?
All right, so this is what's going on right now.
Wait.
A lot of stuff. Whoa. What? Okay.
Since we are bringing Exodus
hold up,
2,
CNN.
Mhm.
No, okay,
I wanted to make sure that people found out that we do have an episode called Exodus 1 in season 3. And this is just a quick little pinpoint, just a couple bullet points of what we touched on. On Exodus 1, we touched about on how zombies came out of Haiti, the 8 categorized zombies that the Pentagon already categorized, the CDC guidelines zombie preparedness that they actually extracted out, but you can still find it on their website, the Nostradamus prophecies on zombies, and the Bible prophecies on zombies, with the fucking books of the Bible predicted in the episode, and Con Plan 8888, contingency plan done by the Pentagon. All of that was mashed together in a beautiful episode called Exodus 1 in season 3. So if you haven't heard it, you gotta tune into that one so you can mold with this one. All right, big time. Now you could take it away.
Okay. So the reason I called them CNN and fake news. Okay. First of all, a lot of the funguses that they are bringing up right now have already been discovered. Okay. A lot of them have already been foretold. If you actually pay attention to the news, they'll tell you that most of the most recent one was discovered in 2016, already affecting 4 states. It recently bloomed, but it's nothing new. Okay, if you didn't pay attention back in 2016, that's your problem. Okay, second of all, there is a mass media outbreak outrage where you'll find it on TikTok, Instagram, where they're showing these zombie reports of stuff happening, shaking people up. Is it true? Is it not? Is it true? Is it not? Okay, as of right now, none of them have been confirmed through any type of place, any type of news or anything like that. Whether they're hiding it, I am not going to say yes or no. But none of them have been confirmed throughout any of them. Could it be Wuhan thing again that they kept quiet for 2-3 months before they actually released it? Who knows? Okay. But as of right now, nothing has been confirmed. Everything has been closed off. So a lot of people are just getting really scared of everything that's going on. To be I am not gonna prove that in the most basic sense, because you're just striking fear into people's heart. What they need is the truth, 110%. Sometimes the truth can be scary. The truth can be scary. I will say that. You get me? But don't come out. Yeah, I do want to know that. I'd rather know the truth than have all these makeshift bullshit rumors.
Okay, so he's right, guys. There is no such thing as zombies yet. However, even though the fucking Pentagon did categorize, and they do have a fucking zombie preparedness Complan 8888. Look it up. #Buscalo. That really exists. Even though they have this, it does not mean that zombies are walking down the streets. However, we're bringing you the facts. And the reason we wanted to bring in zombies is because it's almost as a zombie apocalypse. It's not a fucking zombie that's going to run after you and eat you up and then create you into a zombie by eating you. However, these fucking funguses and also drugs are creating zombies to a sense, and we're just programmed to understand it and just let it be because we are used to seeing zombies. Now, before anything, dog, let me ask you something. Do your feet stink?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. I would say yeah.
Two out of three Americans. 2 out of 3 Americans
White
have.
Americans.
I'm going with Americans right now. Just in our country alone, 2 out of 3 Americans have some type of fungus infection in their body, under their toenails, under
Oh
their
yeah, athlete's
handnails,
foot,
on the
athlete's
skin
foot. Yeah, yeah.
rashes, athlete's foot. So that is undetectable, and over 150 million people worldwide died out of severe fungus infection. So, like you said, this is fact. Fungus infections on human bodies can survive to a certain degree, but and have also been there forever. Now, Big Tank, I want to talk a little bit about this fucking fungus that's taken over the fucking world. It's called Candida aeoraris, and the fungus has a hard name, and it has a hard time getting into your body, according inside of your body, because of the fucking body temperature. Your core temperature is at 98, 99, and that kills off the fungus. But allegedly, because of global warming, and this is not just a video that I posted, a fake video that I posted on Instagram, because of the fucking warming temperatures, the fungus is now growing. And like Big Tank said, CDC reported on NBC News, these are big names, hashtag look it up. The news said that it is now in California and 22 other states. And the thing is that it doesn't kill your body, but because older people, I'm talking about like third age, 70s, 60s, 80s, older people have lower immune systems and a lower body temperature. The fungus can infect their body and ultimately kill them. There has been 37 cases in the state of California alone since the beginning of January 2023. That is fact. Now I'm going based off facts, like Big Tank.
Yes, that is fact. That is fact. That is facts. Everything he said is true, but it's not this over alarming plague that they're throwing it out to be, which is just striking fear into people's heart. That is what I'm against. I am not against the truth. I am not against being a psyop, a cover up, a patsy, whatever it is you want to call it. If you're gonna come at me with the truth, come at me with the truth. Don't come at me with all this make believe bullshit. Oh, what if this? Yes, what if? We live in a world of what if. Let's get that one straight. You want to prepare somebody? Cool, prepare them, but don't fucking overstimulate them to the point where instead of them thinking rationally, they go do something irrational. Look at the pandemic when it hit us. What the fuck did people do? You had people stocking up on toilet paper like motherfuckers. 2 months later, they're trying to return it, trying to get their money back because they over quote unquote planned and they stopped thinking irrational. Okay, there is nothing wrong. No, go.
Talking rational, there's another thing that you guys need to know, and this is not me exaggerating. This fungus infection called, again, it was called, let me see, it was Candida aeoraris. This infection, once it gets into the older person's body to starts infecting your body, it doesn't alter your brain like the fucking movie Among Us or the game Among Us or The Last of Us, sorry. Among Us, wrong game. It's not like you become a zombie. However, the thing is that no human-made drug can fight the side effects of this fungus. Basically, once you have it, you're gonna have a hard time getting rid of it. Either your body defends it and becomes antibodies, and like it creates antibodies to push it back, or you fucking die. So that's
no drug made yet. No drug made yet. I mean, let's just go back to smallpox. I mean, before there was a vaccine for smallpox, there was nothing. You get me? So it's not necessarily a bad thing either. You get me? It's just something new. And as time progresses, we have to know that there will be new things coming up. There's new things popping up now. If we didn't have new things, guess what? We'd still have a brick as a phone. We still have the unbreakable Nokia phones. That might actually have been better because, I mean, shit. Who hasn't broken a phone in their life?
I was more of a sidekick nigga myself.
You're my sidekick, so don't you worry about a thing. It's okay. You can call me Batman. You be my Robin, big dog. Don't you worry about that.
You said something about don't overhype or overstimulate. But look, there is funguses that make animals into walking zombies.
You're right. I mean, is that out there? Yeah, definitely. It's like the bird flu. I mean, some people have said it can't be passed down, which is something really severe that we should really just be careful for. Yes, we have that ant fungus that literally will turn the host into a parasite, and they'll literally decay at a single spot while the fungus tries to reconnect with the ecosystem and make it grow and bloom. I mean, you also have the thing going on with the deers and the mooses, where they've been shot and then they're just like half dead and everything. I'm not gonna say that's a full-on fungus, but it is
the
related
flesh
to
is falling off their body, like literally falling off the bone.
Exactly. So I'm not gonna tell you that stuff can't happen or will not happen. But when does a person think more clear? In a rational state of mind or when they've been altered?
Obviously, you think less clear when you're in an emotional state. If you let fear take over you like this, and you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. The media has done a great job, first of all, and that's spreading the truth since 2016. And now all of a sudden, even Telemundo's fucking reporting on this shit. Like I found it even in Spanish language. Like I found it in different things. Like they're spreading it out as if, oh, there's another pandemic coming out in the hospitals for the elder. Coincidence, huh? It's fucking weird. No, but let me ask you something, Tank. Now, I know you're more of a realistic type of guy, foot on the ground. And you mentioned the fucking ant thing. Well, the first thing I want to tell you is the fungus that eats the ant from the inside out, it makes sure that it kills you, but it keeps you alive to use the host as a puppet. And the main thing that the fucking fungus wants to do with the ant is go back to the colony, infect everybody else, and then grow throughout the colony and kill everybody slowly. And then but let me ask you something. You don't think that eventually, if this fungus was able to adapt and evolve because of global warming and spread throughout the states and maybe worldwide, you don't think that it might be able to fucking affect us in the future to a point where even it affects our bodies with a higher temperature?
Well, I'm going to give you something. Darwin's theory of evolution. Everything has to evolve. How the fuck are we even here if we haven't evolved? Where would we be at if we hadn't evolved? I will say that we are the only creatures on this earth that will fight Earth. Okay, tooth and nail. I mean, we've destroyed Mother Earth to the very core of it. Mother Earth is fighting back in every single way. Look at that. Look at those giant ruins that they found of Mayans out there in the Gulf. That they were just covered by vegetation that we didn't even know until we started using new century technology to x-ray and see what the fuck was going on down there. So
facts.
Evolution, not necessarily a bad thing. Yes, well, things evolve, but so is our knowledge. So is our know-how of even medication or how our body reacts to it. I mean, we've all said it, that our body is the most best medication for ourselves. Our body should be able to help us out. Okay, I'm not going to say modern medicine, go get another jab or anything like that. No, but there are modern medicine that will help with just certain things. So I will not say that evolution is necessarily a bad thing. It's going to be a hurdle.
Quite frankly,
people die.
We're going to have to evolve too. Right? If it evolves, right? We're going to have to evolve to push it out of our bodies.
I'll give you something good. Why do a lot of people have arthritis in their hands in this century and the coming up centuries?
Oh, why?
Remember, because all of our lifetimes, the last couple thousands of years, what have we used our hands for?
To work hard.
To work hard, agriculture, carry stuff, materialistic, everything you need. Okay, what do we do now? On the phone, sit on a computer. Now our phones even have a little indent right here.
Yeah. Okay.
So you could put the phone right there.
I have it.
Text. Now you're just like this, or you're like this typing. Guess what? That's not natural for our hands.
Yeah.
Before you know it, new human evolution, we're gonna come out like this already, so we can be better adapted.
And our pinkies.
There's a reason.
Like
okay. There's a reason why people have darker pigment the lower you go to the equator, so they don't get sunburned as much. You get me? It's not because I don't know, God said, let's put them all the dark ones down there. No, it's nothing like that. Let's be honest and frank about it. Hey, you go colder, you go to let's put the whiter people towards the colder. That way they don't have to deal with it.
So they match with the snow.
It's just evolution. So they match with the snow. What's it called? How do you call it? The camouflaging skills kick in.
Yeah, camouflaging skills.
It's nothing like that. We have to adapt to our own stuff. So I'm not telling you that we don't need modern medicine, because I mean, now, how many times have you not had a headache that just doesn't want to go away until you pop a pill? And then there's other days where you're like, okay, fuck it. How do you call it? I could fight it off. It's because I haven't ate or whatever it is. You're spending a hard day at work, you haven't ate. But then other days, no matter what you do, it won't go away until you pop that Advil, that ibuprofen. Or maybe you'll find a more herbal remedy or whatever it is. You get me? I'm not gonna push away from that because those do work too. You get me? Me as a diabetic, there's an insulin plant. Doesn't do exactly the same as regular insulin, but it does help. You get me? So there's natural ways, and then there's altered medication. But I mean, everything at one point was experimental.
So what you're saying is that we have to adapt eventually when times change, times come, we have to make the change as well.
We have to adapt, but I'm not telling you to go for everything either. You get me? I'm not telling you. At least be wise, do your own research. That's what it's going to come down to. You get me?
Right. There's a couple points that I want to push out also. There is another fungus that's no threat to humanity right now, but there's a whiskey fungus that is ravaging through all of Tennessee. Hashtag look it up. I'm talking about the street signs, the fucking the barrels, even the trees around the fucking whiskey facilities. The fumes are allegedly raging and giving food to the fucking fungus, and people in Tennessee are ravaging and talking shit and even protesting against Jack Daniels. And I guess Jack Daniels has a big fucking a lawsuit against people and around the fucking tree because they're destroying the fucking, I guess they're destroying the trees in the wilderness around from their location because of this fucking dark, ugly fungus. Now the fungus is no threat to us humans yet. Now let me tell you guys something though. The reason we're fucking focusing on fungus in this little part of the show is because fungus is the most prehistoric life form in the planet, dating all the way, and it outdates all animals in history over 1.5 billion years. The most complex species of organism in the whole world has only dated out to 560 million years back. So what am I telling you right now? Everything revolves around the essence of fungi. Fungus is everything. If you think about it from an outer scale, if you fucking push back out of the earth, trees are the fungus of the earth.
Agreed.
Right?
Agreed.
You would agree to that? Now,
I would agree to that.
And for the people that didn't even know this, fungus also have a complex way of speaking to each other. Have you ever seen the movie Avatar? How they fucking supposedly the trees connect to the trees? Yeah, electric pulses. Well, they talk to each other via ground roots. Check this out. Through bacteria. It says a microbial network is an underground network that is found in the forest and under plant communities created by the hype and microbial fungi joining the plant's roots. Check this out. This network connects individual plants together and transfers water, carbon, nitrogen, and other nutrients and minerals between participants, and even electric pulses to tell the tree how to grow, not to block the light of other trees beside it. So what's happening is the tree grows in a certain way, and if another tree grows beside it, the fungi in the roots is telling the fungi of the other seed to grow the other way so it doesn't block the trees around it. So everybody has a little bit of fucking light. This is why the canopy in the Amazon is so thick that all the trees are covering, because all the trees are getting a little piece of light. There's no spot left, the canopies of the trees. Have you ever seen that shit?
I have. I never thought about it like that though.
That's fucking crazy, fool. So fungi have a real complex of existing. It even helps to create the tree and plant community by sharing resources and saving tree lives by sharing nutrients of decomposing animals' remains to trees miles and kilometers away from the ground roots. So basically, a cat dies here in my house and you live a couple kilometers down, that tree will be receiving the nutrients of that cat under the ground once the fungi takes over through the roots of all the other trees, through fungi and bacteria. Shit the fuck out.
Okay. That's very trippy, actually.
So fungi is crazy.
Very trippy.
Now let's switch up the fucking thing to real zombies, big tank. So right before the end of this fucking show, I want to bring in this drug that has been around for a while. It's called Trank. You want to open up with that shit? It's a can of whoop ass on that one, dog.
I'm gonna let you do the honors. I think you have more knowledge in this, to be honest.
Check this out. The drug comes from Russia and is very popular in Russia and the Baltic areas of the world. However, it hit the United States about 8 to 10 years back, and now some of the biggest cities affected by this fucking by this drug is not only LA but also Philadelphia, where freedom was born. It's a highly addictive drug that spreads like sickness and a brutal addiction after consuming your flesh and starts to rot. So what happens is you fucking consume it like heroin. It's the basic. You know how crack cocaine or crystal meth is how do you say that, substitute for cocaine? This is the substitute for heroin. So it's actually, so people shoot it up, and within 2 hours you're fucking drunk, but you're also feeling sick, and it starts picking weak areas of your body, and it starts decaying the flesh flesh. I'm talking about, fool, like, let's say your forearm, dog, or your fucking leg. Let's say your fucking quadricep, dog, the most juiciest part of your body. Let's say your calf. Like, it starts having, it looks like a fucking bruise. After you keep using, the bruise starts eating itself, and the skin starts peeling back, and the fucking yaga, like the wound, starts being open. You can see the red of the fucking meat. Eventually, the fucking meat starts eating itself, and you grow a fungus on that meat, and it starts eating itself. The more you consume, the bigger that fungus, the more you feed that fungus and that illness on your meat, and you start eating, and you can start seeing your bone. It's so graphic. I really want you guys to go check this out. It's called Trank. There's 100 million videos on YouTube, and there's actually fucking paramedics talking about it, how they have to spread. And when they go see and pick up hobos off the streets, they pick up the hobos off the streets, and they have to, like, they smell like they've been dead when they're actually still moving their eyes and shit. Not only that, while you're so high, yeah, fool. Not only that, but like while you're so fucking high on it, like when you're in a different state of mind. There's videos out there where there's people behind trucks or walking, and they're just bent down like this, like basically bending over, or just stuck like this. I wish you guys could see this fucking video. I'm gonna put this fucking as a trailer. Like, they're just stuck, and then like people are talking to them, and they're like moving like zombies, dog. And they're acting out like zombies. They're not chasing you or biting you. However, they're still walking, decaying flesh zombies that seem to be alive, but they're really almost dead. You know what I'm saying?
See,
it's a hard drug.
But you see what happens? That it's a synthetic drug. I mean,
yes.
Not to say that heroin isn't a
xylazine.
bad drug. I mean, it's just, I bet you it came off as mixture as everything. For example, when you make that house-made crack, how they're using lithium batteries, they're cutting them open, they're doing a whole bunch of shit, mixing, I don't know what, shake and bake, and then I'll go, okay, let's try. Obviously, it's bad. You get me? It's fucking like, oh shit, what the fuck are we doing? I mean, and that's what's gonna happen when, guess what? They can't get their hands on anything. They're gonna get whatever they can, and guess what? Let's try to get high off of this. I mean, I'm not gonna quote it the same, but who in their right mind? Let's go back to a more simpler. Who in their right mind would have ever thought that sniffing a can of the computer cleaner is good for you? I mean, how many people do you not know that have done that? Exactly. How many people do you not know that have done that? I mean, obviously, we know it's nothing. It's not even herb that's natural for you. You're just trying to get a high out of life. You get me? So
for a cheap price.
Exactly. So just imagine all these people that want to feel a rush or something, and they just came up with their own concoction, and this is what it's doing to them.
And they're also making a profit off of it.
They are. They definitely are. So, I mean, I could definitely see it, but it is definitely some gruesome ass videos. I mean, there's a real similar, I'm not sure if it's exactly the same, but there's something that did ravish over there on the other side of the world. It was called Crocodile. I'm pretty sure it just has a different name. But
Crocodile in Russia. Yeah, I have the notes right here about it too. It's like crank.
So that's another thing. Same exact thing. It makes your body, makes it look nasty. People have lost parts. People have lost part of their face because of it, depending on the injection, because of all the fucking shit that they're. Yes, exactly. So I mean, I think we're living in a world where a lot of people are just chasing the next high, the cheapest, fastest way as possible, and they're coming up with the stupid shit. Does it look ugly? Hell yeah.
It's a concoction mixed with xylazine, which is a heavy horse tranquilizer. And they mix it with smack. People that do not know what smack is fucking heroin. Smack, crystal meth, and they're kind of like a fentanyl. They're fucking dropping xylazine on all and sprinkling on all these fucking drugs that you inject or nasal or fucking smoke out. I'm gonna ask you something, dog, right before we end this. Doesn't it seem like we're the backyard testing dummies for drugs?
I wouldn't say necessarily that. I think it seems all these look I will agree to crack. When the crack came out, it sort of did seem like we were the fucking first ones to test it out. I will give you that, but that's because they were trying to make money profit on it. You get me? Okay. All these new ones that are coming out, in my eyes, it's more of all these junkies trying to find the next high, but they just can't afford it no more. So they're literally throwing everything at it. That's my personal thing. You get me? Because nobody in the right. Yeah, exactly. It's
like, what the fuck, fool? I've seen the fucking guy, the ambulance dude, the paramedic. He's opening up the gauze, right? And he's like, the guy's like, like feeling sick, right? He's just sick with a fever. And then the guy's like opening up the gauze, and his fucking calf is like, dog, oh, dude, it's like, like
Ah,
roadkill, nasty. And the guys are like this, and they're spraying some fucking thing on it so it could like tone down the pain. And the guy's screaming. There's the other dude, a brand new user. He takes off his shirt and he's showing his arm. In the side of his arm, he has like almost scars where he started to heal, but because since he started using, the same scar started opening up, so it looks even more. You can see the gash
yeah.
right into his fucking bone. Walking zombies, dog.
Fucking disgusting, big dog. Fucking disgusting.
Make sure you stay away from this fucking drug, ladies and gentlemen. Also, fucking clean your feet because you got fungi. Tienes hongo, way. Let me see your crusty ass toes.
Hey, this is pretty fun, big dog. This was pretty fun. This topic is definitely a little wild. It's out there. But like I said, we're just trying to get the truth and the facts out before you go running out to do something retarded and stupid and just, hey, this guy looked at me weird. I think he might be infected and blah, blah, before you know we got cases.
You know, ladies,
You
ladies and gentlemen, zombies are real. It's just not zombies like the movies predicted that they're chasing after you and you're infected. It's more like they're real zombies. The part about them dying alive and decaying and smelling like shit and just being dumb, that's there. Except for the part that they actually run after you, right? That's the only part we're missing.
As of right now, yeah, that's the only part I'm missing.
That is right, Big Tank. I don't know where they can find you, Big Tank.
Salute, my people. This was a blast. Catch my EKNAT626. Once again, EKNAT626. Go check out the Paranoid Radio page. Let us know what you guys are feeling, what you guys are not feeling. Did you guys like this topic? Did you guys not like it? We put up a poll, and unfortunately, we were supposed to do a Spear Destiny. We're actually going to push that one back just because this was a pretty pressing issue that we saw, and that's really why we did it, to be honest. I mean, it's a little bit more pressing. The Spear Destiny is not going anywhere. I promise you, it'll be our next great adventure.
Yeah.
So just stay tuned.
That's right. That's right. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, we are now officially on Amazon Music, absolutely free. If you don't fuck with Apple Podcasts or Spotify, go to Amazon Music and it's absolutely free. You don't need to pay for a subscription. Obviously, you want to listen to music, you do, but if you want to listen to podcasts, it's absolutely free. Go to the search bar and you can search up Paranoid Radio, and we're the first ones that pops up right there with our cocks out. So make sure you fucking suck. I mean, now make sure you tune in. And make sure, ladies and gentlemen, we also are having our sit down next week, the beginning of the month, with Flash_News1, our deep state correspondent. So stay tuned for that awesome fucking conspiracy show. And Big Time, thank you so much. ParanoidRadio.com, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you check us out. ParanoidRadio.com, and drop a 5-star review for Apple Podcasts. Look, guys, hey, we do this shit absolutely for free. If you enjoy the show, if you picked up anything off of it, if you learned anything off of it, if you like today's topic, or even if you hated today's topic and would think we're too fucking loud and mispronouncing shit, just make sure you drop a 5-star review or any type of review on our podcast and share this show with your family and friends. Thank you so much, everybody. Love you.